So hello everyone. My name is Vineet, and in this particular video, I'm going to shoot this DBMS experiments. Out of first experiment today, I will do, as a part of your lab exercise. So what you all have to do, based on this particular video, you have to practice. You have to perform the exercises on the MySQL, as well as you have to perform the some designing of the company database, as I have explained in the classroom, the same way. Actually, in fact, they ask the same questions from there only. So before begin of this, first of all, happy Diwali to you all. And when I'm recording this lab sessions, so it's actually today is a good to go because auspicious day for us. And moreover, I will explain the fundamental concept how you can apply MySQL for this particular given exercises. Total 16 questions are listed out under this particular given question. In this video, only first this question I will solve, and in further videos, one by one, I will provide you all the six uh, answers for the given problems. There are total six lab experiments as per the curriculum given in your syllabus, right? So total six questions have been given. We are going to start from one question number one, and today is the first lab exercise I will solve here that you need to practice, right? So what I'm thinking here, I will not going to draw this particular design database. That's I'm leaving for you all that you do practice as it is given in your booklet and already explained in the classroom also. So one time you practice it, you will come to know what the problems are given. In the DBMS lab programs, when you are solving the problems, your understanding is very important since there are a lot of queries and SQL commands you need to utilize to solve the problems. Even you go through this, insert like this given. So insert command, for example, I have already explained about the DBMS languages in that all the four kind of languages directly will apply here. And moreover, apart from that, subqueries you need to apply, join you need to apply, constraint you need to apply, many kind of I can say your analytical skill is required to apply these logics, right? Okay, so let's begin with this particular problem solution. I hope this is visible for you all. Lab program one. Okay. So what you all have to do, first you have to practice it. Okay. As per what I'm going to I will give this solution. Based on that, you have to practice. You have to first understand what is there. Yes, it is, of course. I have not explained the join subqueries or some nested queries. So in this particular problem solving session, I will explain. Yes, it is obvious that it is very tough to understand in one shot. So what you have to do, wherever you are getting stuck, you please go through from your pace, try to search about that, put some practice, and then apply the logic. You will come to know. If still you are unable to get, please do let me know. I will again explain it in your classroom also, and moreover, it is understandable. Okay, so let's start with this. So what I will do here. What is the prerequisite for this particular exercise? First of all, you need a MySQL or any SQL in which you are comfortable. Usually we are using MySQL, so I will go through MySQL. You can use any online compiler even. And I can say some basic understanding of a MySQL, how to perform the this particular questions, how to handle these questions. These questions are really very tricky, right? So the steps which I will explain that you have to follow, and at the end, you will have a lot of idea about the how to approach these kind of questions, right? These questions are in this only in this 16 given question, and basic to moderate level of a question they have given, right? So all you have to understand properly. So understanding database concepts are very important. So here you at least your knowledge of what database are, how the need for the structured data storage and the basics of a data management system will get utilized here, right? Familiarity of relational model, like how you can apply the entities, attributes, relationships, primary and foreign keys, and obvious in this you can observe here they have given foreign key means referential integrity they are talking about. So constraint will directly applicable. Guys, again, I'm repeating this for you all only. You do focus on constraint. It is very important for SQL, right? SQL basics is ultimate required. You know what DDL, DML, DCL, these commands are doing. You must go through this. How to design a schema and some advanced queries like join and subqueries with some operations like aggregate functions, for example, count, sum, average, max, mean, and or some clauses we will use for the sorting purposes. Moreover, hands-on practical is required, right? So from this, I'm going to solve, and you have to follow this video properly, step by step. And again, you have to put your own practice. So I'm not going to deepening with the relational modeling and entity relationships, right? That you have to do from your end. Only I will solve this MySQL, and in your lab record only MySQL solutions you have to write. You need not to draw any diagram or any table like relational modeling, right? Direct SQL queries is required. So what are else things here? If you observe this, what is the question? The data, the storage of a digital data. The storage of digital data is increasing day by day. Every big or a small organization has started sorting their employee details such as name, salary, address, and department under which they are working in their own database. Design a company database that stores the details of departments, projects, employees, and their dependent in particular organization using the following relational schema. And then they have given relational schema, they given the particular table name and their attributes, right? Similarly for department location, project works on, this is the relation, if you have idea when we were talked about this. Then they are telling some constraint. When you create this table, at that moment, these constraint you have to apply. What is this constraint? The SSN must be primary key, okay? In the employee table. Department number must be primary key, and which must going to join with the your employee table. Like you will have a employee table, you have a department table, and you observe here this particular department number and this department number must be contain some referential integrity through foreign key and primary key, right? With this property I have explained. And then project number, that must be primary key. Then employee SSN must be integrate with the some dependent referential integrity maintained by the employee, right? So that this is completely what diagram I have explained in the classroom. Same thing they have given. So these constraints you have to apply while creating this table. Then one by one you have to solve these questions. So insert sample record into each table. So how many tables are there? First of all, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Total 6 tables you have to create. So you have to insert the value. Some 5 to 10 rows we will insert based on the with respect to these attributes for each table, right? As per requirement. Then you have to retrieve the names of the employee. Like then you have to perform some retrieval operation in select. Okay. Then retrieval, which is containing second highest salary, and such type of questions are expected in your placements also. So I can say this complete whatever I'm going to explain here, that will be directly helpful for your placements also and for your lab practices. Okay. Then similarly, all the questions are given one by one. We will solve. Okay. So let me take you on directly. Let me share the MySQL direct so that you will get the proper understanding. Okay. So this now I think on your screen, this workbench, MySQL workbench, guys. Please be careful while learning this. This is very important. I'm opening my SQL in front of you only, and here only I will do the coding for that. So how we can plan it? First of all, to do such type of any work, we want always first database. So let's say I will give the database name, right? So let's say my database name is uh, database, and let's say database name is experiment number one. No, not experiment one. Lab. Not like that. DBMS lab. Okay. DBMS lab exercises. Okay. This I will give the database name. Understood? Under this only all the six lab program we will do. In today's we will do first lab program, right? So then first you have to create it. So run it. So you are running it. Now you refresh the schema. You will come to know this is created now. Now you can observe here. Your schema is created now. Now you have to use it. Means you have to select the, I can say, you have to select the your database management system, your schema, right? So you have to give the DBM, whatever database name you have given. So just give this name and run it. As soon as you will run it, now your DBMS is selected. You can see it is bold now, and you can do the same thing, set as a default schema by clicking right on the here on the database also. Now you see under the table views stored function by default came. Now we have to create the tables, right? So you can observe here, still we don't have any table. So what I will do here, first I will get the name, and what I can do here for you. What is the program first I will give, right? So let me list out all these so that I just did copy from the syllabus, and I hope still it is working, and I will paste here. Now what I will do, I will give the multi-line comment. So by like that. So this complete entire your program I have pasted now. So whatever programs are there, everything I have pasted now. Now down to that, I will start the creation of table one by one as per given table. Please see here, these details are given, some scenario they given in that they are telling that you have some relational schema, right? What are the relational schema? Employee, department, sorry, department, department location, department location, then project, right? Then some works on relations, then dependent one, weak entity and their weak uh, entity, what is weak entity, that all we have gone through this all in the classroom. So the same thing they given. Now under that some constraint they explain. This constraint while creating this table we have to keep in mind. So first task is to create this table, right? Okay, so one by one let me create the table. So what is first task? First we have to create the table, and we have to create these tables. So okay, one by one we will create the table, right? So first we have to first create the table, right? First we will create the table. Now what table we will create? Let's say start with the employee, right? First what is that? Employee, then department, like one by one we will create all these. Okay. Okay, so but some constraint has been given. What constraint has been given? This particular things you have to follow, like primary key of department and the foreign key in the employee. So let me first create the department table. Then only you can apply the referential integrity with employee. So first I will create the department table. Okay. So here I will write the department table. So guys, one by one I am doing this, and creation of table, insertion values, it is easy for you. After that, what questions are there that I will explain. So to save the time, rather typing this, I have done. So I will do the copy paste, but you should not do this practice. You should copy it. Okay. You should write it. Then only you will get the proper understanding. Otherwise, let me type it. Otherwise, you will feel that why sir is doing like that. So create some 15 minutes extra time it will take, but it is better for you only. Create. So what I will create, what table they have given? Department table, right? So first we will create the department table. Okay. So what are the values are there? Department name, department number, and some SSM. Okay. So that we will manager as or something SSM allocated to their employee. So those attributes I will list out here. The same way I will write here, the way they have written department number. And the data type for the department number would be int, and as per constraint applicability, I will say this is primary key. Since it is given here, you can observe here, department number should be primary key. That's why I have given primary key. Understood? So this is how you have to approach the questions also. Then D name, department name, the next attribute, and name would be varchar. You are aware about, right? Varchar, and let's say the length of the department name would be 30, right? And similarly, we have one more manager shortcut they have used, mgr underscore ssn, and this would be character also, since ssn having some limit. Okay. Okay, some standard I think in America they are using for the ssn. It's a 9 letter uh, is there, fix it is, right? Now I will close the this. So some error it is showing. Acha, table name I have to give. What table name I should give? Department. Okay, department. I forgot to write this. So table is department, and I am following the same standard which we have discussed in the classroom. Like we will write the inbuilt whatever commands are there in the caps, and the whatever identifier we will use, all we will keep in the small case. Understood? So this is done. Now you have to run it. If everything is correct, for example, all the syntax is correct, then it will get created, and you will get the their. I mean, here you can track it, right? So let me run it. So yes, it is created. Now just refresh it. Now you can observe here this triangle came. Click on this. Now this column department came now. Now in that column you can check. You can check here. You can easily track it, which you have created. So this is how we can create the tables, right? Now guys, it's I am recording. So let me do the another tables also. So what I will do now, rather typing, I will take here since I have typed already. Okay, I have executed this in the different, I mean, I can say this interface. So the same code I'm going to paste here, but you should not do, you should type it one by one, try to understand what is happening there. So I will take in one shot all the whatever I have typed, so that I can save the time, and that the same you can use for your work. Okay. So this is all the table I will take. What are the tables were there? You observe here the tables are like employee, department already created, department location, project, works on, dependent, like that. Okay. So I'm going to paste here. Now I pasted all. So one table I have created. Now second table you have to create department location, and you have to give the one, I can say, constraint like multiple locations per department should be allowed. Okay, should be allowed. So let me run it. So what I have done here, I have taken table name, department location. I have given the same department number which I have used here, right? Similarly, department location, and I'm expecting that multiple locations would be applicable, since for one company many department can be applicable. And this what idea I have taken from the same your as per your explained topics in the classroom. Guys, please do careful what I have explained in the classroom. uh, After that only I'm explaining this. So you have to recall the classroom explanation while doing these operations. Then here I have used my referential integrity. Yes, I understood that I did not explain in your classroom, but here I'm going to explain it. Yeah, yeah, as per your given constraint, they're telling some foreign key attribute you have to apply here. So constraint I'm going to apply foreign key you have to write. Then which is the foreign key? The department under the department table, one of the column called as department number. That would be the foreign key, which will reference the department table number. So here, sorry, in the department location, this department number would be foreign key, means this would be foreign key for the this particular department number which you have created in the department. Like this would be the primary key. You know this concept, referential integrity. So you are catching this point, and to join these two tables together, you have to use the one inbuilt clause called as references. So let me run it. Now it is, you can cross check here. Now one more table you can track here. uh, Department location came under that columns. You can check the department number and department location came. Now similarly, now I will create the employee table. You know, here everything is given. So employee, project, works on, dependent, and two tables I have created. Now let me create the employee table. So to create employee table, I have given name of table direct employee table. Under this database, I have given this one attribute, and I have taken character as a data type, and I am telling this as a primary key. Why I am telling this as a primary key? Because this is listed in your clauses, right? This is where it is. This is listed in the given constraint. Some constraint they have defined based on that only. So they are telling that SSN for the employee should be primary key. You please observe this. This all I will use. So I will every time not come to front top of this slide. Otherwise, it will take more time. So let me explain just. Okay. And if you want to get the proper confirmation, every applicable conditions I have taken from your questions only. So another attribute name, and you know why I'm taking this all. Again, I'm taking you here. You see here, these attributes are already given in your syllabus. So based on that only, I'm creating the attributes, and based on the given constraint, I'm applying the these conditions so that the same thing we can achieve what question is asking. Okay. So name varchar, salary decimal, gender character. So super SSN character. Okay. And then address varchar and department number, some department number, which this way we'll use for the referential integrity. And you can observe here in this table, this department number work as a foreign key, and which will connect with the primary key of another table. And you know, in the department table, department number we have taken as a primary key, and this is how you can apply the referential integrity. This is called as referential integrity, right? Please keep in mind. And this is the way to use the foreign key to join the two tables. Okay. Since we have a multiple tables, again, super SSN you are considering as a foreign key, and which is representing the SSN of the employee table, means this one. Okay. So this is how referential integrity works. Now, what I will do here, again, I have to create the one more table called as project in that project number, project name, project location, project, sorry, department number. Why I have taken department number here? Because I want to join the table. You know the concept of a referential integrity. When you want to join two tables together, you need some common columns between the tables. Then only you can apply the foreign key. In this case, this particular column will contain the same values which will be contained by this particular department number. So in this case, this would be a foreign key, and this would be a primary key, you know. And this is how you can create the project also. So now it is created. You can refresh it, and you can cross check here somewhere. It will be there. And let me just refresh it. You will get the department, then department location, and then one more, which I have created, project table. And this is project table, right? So this is how this is working, right? Now, and you know, since you are using this foreign key, that's why it is all coming under foreign key. You can observe here department location, foreign key is automatically generated. Guys, I understood you are not able to get this idea. This I will explain in the classroom. Time being, the flow of this video, you just listen so that you can apply and practice it for your writing of a script. Again, we will interact on this topic. Okay, don't worry. Then again, works on. Then again, works on. So these are the attributes I have taken: employee SSN, project number, hours, and then again you are joining the table, employee table, and this works on table you are joining with this relation, and this is what error, failed to open referential table employee, referential table employee. Why employee I have created? I think employee table I did not create. Maybe. Yes, that's why it happened. Now let me again run it. Yes, now it is working, right? Then last table I will create dependent, that weak entity to explain weak entity. So this is employee SSN and department name, address, relationship, gender, and then again to join this particular table with the employee table, I have used referential integrity, and let me run it. Now all the tables have been created. Now down to that, what I will do, I will, guys, don't worry. This all we will learn properly. Just time being, I am sharing this video for your exercise purpose, right? Now, one by one, I have to insert the values. Now, you know how to insert the values. So quickly, I will take from where I have done. So quickly, I will take and I will insert the values, right? In all the respective tables. So few tables values I have taken. Let me copy and paste it. Now first I will insert the value in the department table. You know the attributes were there, based on that only you can see here. Department table, department number, name, and manager SSN. Three values I will take. So this department number and the particular designation and the, what was that? Manager SSN. Okay, department name and manager SSN. So one HR, and this is one of the SSN number. So let me just run it. This will insert the value in the table. Okay, if you want to check it whether it went or not, so select all from where, your department, right? Department. And till here we did not do anything. This is the common practice. Sorry. Now you see all the values came here. Okay, all the values came here. So this is how it will work. Okay, I'm removing timing from here, and now again I will insert the value in the department location. And as the condition is telling uh, what condition was there. So multiple location must be allowed for the respective department numbers. So observe here, department number one and department number one available in the multiple locations, and department number three and department number three again available in the, these departments are available in the different locations. Let me run it. Yes, now value inserted in the department location. Similarly, I will insert the value with respect to created table to the employee. So employee table value created, I mean inserted, then I will insert the value for the project table. Now project table inserted. Now works on, this is relations, right? Mapping, cardinality, and cardinality will work here. So based on the created works on, sorry, yes, works on, where we have created the table works on. You can see here employee SSN, project number, and hours, and then you are connecting these two tables, means total three tables will be there. One is this table, another one is employee table, and third table is project table. This is how we have connected these three tables. So now based on these two tables, these three values I'm going to insert with respect to attributes. Now values inserted. Now we have to create this, I can say, a weak entity dependent table. In that I am going to insert the values. Now all the values you have inserted, you can cross check by running performing queries. Okay. Now major task is, now you have to do that to solve the questions. Till here we have just created the table, right? Now one by one we have to solve the questions. So now one first question I think you have solved. Insert the sample record into the each table. So this question you have solved from here. Okay. So I will say this first question you have solved, right? So I hope till here no problem to you, because it's basic operations we are doing, only except this foreign key, right? Under foreign key, this is how it is working and coming. You can see the conditions are defined here. So guys, please do careful while doing this. Okay. Very important topic this all. And I think index also defined for the department number strategy so that you will